Most founders think a bad account manager just costs them the salary that they're paying them, but that's really the cheapest part of the equation. The real cost is something that happens slowly, and by the time you see it, you've already paid it over and over. What actually happens when you hire a bad account manager is you become the account manager again. It starts out with small things. You just help out on one client, answer one Slack message, jump on one call. Then suddenly all the clients are texting you directly. Your DMs are full, and you're the one putting out the fires and smoothing things over again and again. You didn't plan for this, but because you can't trust what's happening when you're not there, you have to get involved. Every hour that you spend doing that is an hour that you're not building or scaling the business. Then the client churn starts to creep in. Bad account managers aren't going to ruin the client relationships just overnight. They're slowly going to let them decay. The clients start noticing the small things, the updates that don't really say anything, the delays that never get explained. In a general sense, the things are just slipping, and your clients aren't going to directly complain. They're just going to quietly detach from the results and look for your competitors. Then one day the client just decides to cancel, and it feels totally random to you, but it's not. It's months of all these little details and failures adding up. And this is a really dangerous place to be in. You stop trusting delegation. Once you've been burned, you hesitate and you start double checking everything, staying looped in on conversations that you shouldn't be in, carrying mental weight that really just doesn't belong to you. It's this operational load, and it makes running a business very, very difficult. So you can't actually just focus on growth because you have to focus on the client communication, the operations, and make sure the clients don't churn. The more you focus on it, the less results that you're going to get because you stop focusing on growth. Your business isn't going to magically collapse. It's just going to stall. And so if you go sign more clients, that's not really going to solve the problem because you're just pouring them into a leaky bucket with bad points of contacts or people managing that relationship. So the real cost of a bad account manager isn't going to be their salary. It's going to be the time, your client's trust, the relationships, the clarity that you've built growing your business. You lose all of that when you're having to jump back into the day-to-day. A really, really good account manager is going to be able to handle the clients, protect your attention, and actually just create the leverage that frees you up to scale the business. And without having really good account managers and people who can own that client relationship, you're going to be stuck in the weeds no matter your revenue level. If this struggle sounds familiar, go to Zabota.io and book a call. We'll help you hire an account manager who actually just owns the relationship so you can finally get back to scaling.